Ever since its inception, globalization has changed the way people, companies, and governments interact and integrate with each other. According to one source, globalization has brought about shrinkage of the world into global village, revolution in information technology, the collapse of boundaries between different worlds, expanding connectivity of all forms of integration. Yes, these are all globalization benefits, all thanks to globalization. Personally, though I'm enjoying from its enormous benefits, it has negatively affected me in some ways. Firstly, the decline of the Nigerian culture, health-related issues, unsafe communication environment, and loss of jobs. So for the discussion today, there are three issues of globalization. Firstly, westernization of the Nigerian culture, technology, and dumping of goods into Africa. Firstly, the westernization of the Nigerian culture. From one source, Western domination has reduced Nigerian cultural values to zero level. Though globalization increased the inflow and outflow of Nigerians within the country for education purposes, tourism, and so much more. As a result of this increase in globalization, Nigerians have been exposed to various Western culture and tradition. This increase attracted harmful effects to the Nigerian culture, which includes the media, food, clothing, traditions, and its language. The music lost its local heritage because the young musicians of today are exposed to Kanye West and Jay-Z's of the world, and that has influenced mostly the content of the Nigerian songs. The Nigerian songs were used for freedom fights or recreation activities, but the reverse is the case today. The increased integration of people also influenced the local food prepared in Nigeria. Though we still have our local food, the methods and ingredients have been altered to incorporate Western ingredients, thereby losing the original taste. The Nigerian children used to be known for the way they greeted their senior ones, by prostrating or knees, but then it has changed to, "Oh, hi dad." According to one source, today Nigerians use and read books written in foreign language faster and more fluently than those written in their language. What a shame. The question is, how does this really affect me? My heritage and culture is my pride and one that I would like to share with my children someday. If it continues to decline, then I would lose it and to become more or less like a memory to me. Technology has been one of the greatest gifts of globalization, which has brought people over the world in some ways through Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Skype, and much more. However, there has been a decline in face-to-face conversation. People now live in an enclosed world of social network. Additionally, people have experienced irregular sleeping habits as a result of technology. Some students have slacked in mental thinking since they know they can rely on Google. However, there has been an increase in scam and unsafe online communication. Thirdly, dumping of goods. According to the World Trade Organization, dumping occurs when an exporting country sells a product lower at a lower price than it sells the same product. The president of Nigeria appealed to the Chinese authorities to investors to consider citing industries in Nigeria. The dumping of goods has mostly affected the apparel industry, thereby reducing jobs and causing loss of jobs within Nigeria. In conclusion, though trade though trade and technology have been a very good part of of globalization, they have also adversely affected me in some ways. Additionally, westernization of my Nigerian culture has been affected by globalization as well. Thank you.